Right, today I thought I would take a new character out, just so we can show you how it plays, and I thought I would do this as a little kind of series. So we start the game in Owl's Head. Now this character is called Buck Rogers. For those of you who know your science fiction, comes from Buck Rogers in the 25th century. So my pun is Buck Rogers in the 15th century, but that's my humour. The area of the game we're in, if we look at SOTA maps, if we just zoom in, you can see central Brittany here. There's a boat just outside central Brittany which will take you to the Hidden Vale, and the Hidden Vale, you've got King's Pot where you'll come into, then you'll make your way down to the King's Road, which is there, and then up to the North Valeway, which is just here, and then finally you'll see Owl's Head, which is where we are in the game. Now the two areas that I just talked of, which is North Valeway and King's Road, are the two areas where we'll be visiting today. So if we go back into the game, these two areas are one skull instance, so that's where it's best to start. Something we can show you before, something you can do, because you never start with any money, but you see the sheep here, earn some money, just some quick money, just by killing some sheep. For some reason they don't seem to mind, so kill some sheep. And last one, come up to combat, and then you skin the sheep just by double clicking. And we end up with a sheep carcass. So there's another one, and the final one. Then what we end up doing is, if you don't, you'll need a recipe. If you don't have any, have the recipe. We need a recipe for do search for meat up here. We need mutton meat, so if you don't have that recipe, you'll need that. Also it's handy to have the chicken and the wolf meat recipe if you don't already have them, but normally you haven't got enough money to buy them, so you start off with the sheep one, then you'd find a butchery station, which in Owl's Head is just situated in here, which is the College of Arms, where at the present moment there are 2 bankers, but upstairs in the back room here you'll see a butchery station, and we're just going to skin the carcass, which is a value of 3, so I'm just going to craft that, and it's now a value of 13, so you can see it's a quick way of just getting some money to start with, so you can buy your initial skills and recipes. It's also night time in the game, so it's a good time to do something like this, because you fight better during the daytime, not unless you're going to use moon magic. So I've just quickly done that, and now if we go down and go to one of the market traders in the game, have a word with Myra. If you sell from inventory, you can then click the top one and with shift held click the bottom one, and then that will select all, move them across, and we've just earned 40 gold very, very quickly. So you can see you can earn money in the game. Other things, you can easily kill some chickens here, 1 cow, as long as you got the recipe for it, and then there are also some more sheep over here. So to start the game, it's a quick way of earning money. Once you've got the skills that you want to choose to use, I've used mostly magic ones with this character, but you can use swords or bows and arrows. Again, I'm using cloth armor, but we could be using chainmail or plate armor. Just work our way out, as it looks like dawn is soon to approach. You pass this area in the game where there's loads of player-owned merchants, which you'll come to use later in the game. It's an open marketplace in the game, and you'll see the properties change from time to time as new styles come out. The caravans lead to other close by towns or villages in the game, and here we are. This is a normal entrance or exit, and we'll enter into the hidden vale. These are the cut screens, which can take a while. From time to time you'll find that I will edit most of them out. And here we are. This is the overview. This is the map in the game. This is the reason why we use the website SOTA Maps, so we can easily find places to go in the game, because it gives you information about all of the places. So you click on that, it will bring up the Wikipedia page. So, but since there isn't a game or map in the game, this is what everybody tends to use. It's www.sotamaps.com. which is in the top left hand side of the screen. So back in the game, as I say, this is the overview, and here this is Owl's head, and I'm just going to change a couple of settings in the game which I forgot to change. And just have a look. Auto decline jewels. That's the one I wanted. Show translated names. If you turn those two on, you'll find that underneath the name, forget what they call it, the funny name for the sake of it, you'll find the English translation below. So here we go, just passing the town of White Rick and following the path. And we're going the wrong way. Let's go the right way. Just up here to North Vale Way. We'll enter North Vale Valley. Now, best thing to do is be prepared. So bring your combat up. When you enter an instance, you'll find a little staff with skulls on it. This shows you the level of difficulty. So this is a 1 skull instance. They go up to 5 skulls. And of course, the higher the skulls, the higher the difficulty. So in here, we can just be cautious. Things to skin. And normally as you start doing something, you'll start to be attacked. There we go. Here comes another one. Oops, wrong one. Not to worry. Now you see we've got a cobweb. It does go over time. You can hit the space bar on jump, but if you watch the focus as we do that, you'll see that the focus stands still or drops. So it's just something to bear in mind. So we got some venom sacs, spiders, silk. Here comes another spider. So combat. Put some strength in. Barrow. Put that on. There it goes. And then what to do? Jump, 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 jump. There we go. You can't move when you've got a spider silk on you, so you can't skin or do anything like that. But you're always learning as you go through the game. Every time you use an action, your skill is increasing, not unless you've told it not to. So there aren't any wrong actions. Here comes a couple of spiders. I've got 3. Let's just see how we go. Got 4. Looks like to withdraw. goes. Keep an eye on our health. The little red glow is telling you that we're low. And we should be okay. But always remember, you can always run away. Now we come out of combat, so our health will increase faster. Always keep an eye looking around. There's a wolf just over here. And all this stuff at this point in the game, we're just collecting it to sell it. We've got a weight of 101 we can carry it at the moment. So, oh, he's running away. Right, well, if he's going to run, won't worry, he's really running away. He'll be back. At some point, we just chop the tree down there. And we look round for other resources. Each area has its own creatures to deal with. So up here we've got some sulphurous ash, but we've got some little baddies to deal with first. Now you need to see a little red target, and then you know that you're going to hit them. There we go. And we'll take that first. Oh, that's a corpse up there, so... But the sulphurous ash is used in advanced spells. So we'll just quickly run around this. Best thing to do is learn one area and then move on. Here comes another spider. Nope, he's changed his mind. Here he comes again. We'll see if we can skin this time. Because if you don't get them skinned, they'll interrupt you. So it is a good idea to try and kill all the baddies in the area first. Safely. And more. There we go. Just wait for the web to go. The sun's just coming over the horizon. There's another one. Here comes the wolf. This hit us rather hard. Back. There we go. Come to combat. Might as well take spider first. Take the wolf. If you hit the K key, you'll get your venturing skills up. I'm just looking at what I'm training, so I'm training the fire arrow, and the other thing I'm doing is earth magic, which I'm training the obsidian. Not training on that at the moment. Green arrow tells us if we're training. can set them to off or training. As the skill goes up, you can hold the level at the current level, because when you die you lose some experience, but you can choose where you lose it from. So up in this area, oh, that was a corpse, so we might as well loot that, get some skeletons. There we go. Nice arrow. Couple more. That's my strongest spell. I'll just stack some of those. We'll stack that. Thing is, stacking them does give you more strength. That was a nice punch. Now we're just levelled. This is a passive skill which increases the effectiveness of our fire spells. But when you increase or decrease a skill, it comes up with a little window here. If you want to keep note of them, you can pin them to hold them up there, or you can hit the little cross so they'll go away. There's a tree here, nice red leaf tree you can harvest. And a cotton bush over here with a couple of skeletons. And we didn't rest, so let's see how we go. Running up the focus, that's the blue bar, which if you do run out of focus you'll see a tile they're not lit. Now you can hold your mouse and do some punching attacks which you'll get better at over time. This is where it's handy to have a sword. Hopefully, oh, I've got an obsidian arrow. There we go. Now we'll rest. But the character's getting a little stronger, so he's able to survive. But at the moment, we're just going to rest a bit, because when you're standing still, you get a stillness bonus, which gives you a boost, so that your health bar and your focus bar increase faster. If we move, we lose that bonus. As you can see, they're slower now, and now they'll start to speed up. Seeing the health is up, I'll move in and harvest the cotton. And then we'll move through the instance. Take out the tree. It seemed to be easy to chop today. And then something else which we can show you. Well, there are always rabbits in the game. Kill them and get their meat. They're the most hunted creature in the game. Spiders go after them, wolves go after them, bears go after them, and we can go after them. They're the bottom of the food train. Now just in this area, get some lovely bears. let's enter combat. He seems to be a bit frightened, so we'll encourage him. Here it comes. And put the strength on. Flame arrow. We skin the bear. If we're lucky, we'll get a carcass out of him, which we did, because the carcass, just like the mutton meat, we can turn this into some bear meat and it will increase its value by quite a lot. And of course, if you don't have the recipe, just need to buy the recipe. We'll take the cotton. Whilst he's doing that, I just want to check the flame arrow, the training and that. And the other thing in the game, of course, is the combat decks. If you look at my videos, you will find explanations or in-depth explanations of these. I just want to check, because I've not been seeing my flame arrow. That's not in the deck, so I'm going to put that in. I'm going to take that out. Done. Because I want the tile wasn't coming up in my selection. So we've now got that. So that's the North Vale way. Now you can go out via the little gate, but there are edges all the way round. So if we just leave the hidden Vale way, because the other area, which is good for a new player, is another one skull instance on the island, and it carries a good mix of resources. Now this is the King's Road. As you can see, little rabbit being chased by the spider. Then he'll see us. So there's the flame arrow. Just got to get that trained up to where we can. We've got to use it. There we go. One spider. But this is King's Road. Similar to the last one instance we were in, it's a one skull instance, so it's always best to check before you come in. You can see the poles outside by the names as well, but sometimes they're hard to see, so it's always best to double check when you come in. Now, in here we'll see all of the general mining resources. So we have some cotton here. Normally when you go to harvest a node, normally it's defended. So we've got stack a couple of those. Turns into a stronger spell. But sometimes if you don't hit with the spell, you could use two of them. It's down to your style of play. There we go. And just as a tip, always harvest the nodes before you skin, because some players will come in and whilst you're fighting they'll take the harvestable node, because that's what some people are like. So if we harvest that first, forgot to come out of combat, skin those, have a quick look around, make certain we're not going to be attacked. Let's check our weight. I'm still at 48. All of the commodities in the game have a weight. Doing some more ash deposits. Later on in the game we'll be looking to keep them because they'll get used in advanced fire spells. We start chopping the tree, which there used to be a chopping sound, a bit quiet at the moment. Get some pine. Then over here, this is copper. As you can see, spiders coming in. Now if it attacks you, it automatically puts you into battle stance. There you go, level 28. Oh, here comes another one. Level 2. So now I get to skin them. So it's best to take everything because it can always be sold. Now what I tend to do, especially when you're beginning, just find a little area of the game that you get used to. Just keep on going round in it. So we got interrupted there. So that's why it's best if you notice any baddies, just to deal with them. There we go. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, 2 bears. I think somebody just run away from them. There's normally one round here. Keep an eye out for him. There we go. Just take the venom sacs. Then we'll just go down here. Over here, this is an iron node. A bit harder to see. 2 clicks on that. We get granite block and iron ore, and we just decreased a level in our mining. And then what we're going to do, 2 bears. Don't know. try it. Spike. Right. This is the best thing. Do a bit of retreating. Jump. Retreat. Because we're not going to be able to take now we're going to run because we don't really want to die. Looks like we're down to 1. Skeleton are coming after us now. Now, don't normally need to leave the instance, but we did. It seems we come out once, of course, you've got all your loot. Another quick thing we can do, there are already in my video collection more of these in more depth, so just done this one. This is Plains of Right Innis. It's a 3-level skull, which is probably a bit too hard for us at the moment, but we'll have a go. The first thing we do in here is we find a safe spot, which is not here. Let's see if we can find an edge to the map. Because what we want to do is get down the back. Right. Let's come over here. Lots of skeletons, which we really don't want. As we can see, just coming out, they've reset. That one hasn't yet. So, nope, it's pulled us out. But that instance is just a bit too hard for us. But you can see the difference in the different skull areas. The colours of the enemies are the strength they are above you. So a green would be very safe, and of course you then get amber and red. Red, you're gonna die. Up here is another thing that you'll find in the game, which are the instances that you get pulled into. Now, these can be quite lucrative. They don't have any skull rating, but they have some easy loot in them. Now, all the skeletons, since this one is a skeleton encounter, are all in this area over here, so we'll just leave it. There's no reason that you have to take them. If you didn't want to be in the instance, you could just pull out, and again in my videos you will see video explaining the instances in the game, but they're very easy looting areas. You don't have to fight the skeletons. The other one is a rogue instance. Let's see if we can take the rabbit. There we go. Let's say we can always skin them, get rabbit carcass. So, and then we check the rocks for the ore, which it doesn't look like there's any in there. Just go back. There's a cotton bush over here, which isn't got anything on it. This one's ready to harvest. And as you can see, we're getting all this loot with no combat. Just leveled up in harvesting. Another rabbit. Give me an arrow. There you go. Nice toasty rabbit. Check the rocks, because you get gold ore in these, which at this level of play, this is the only way you'll get it. The only other way to easily get it is in the mines, which are very hard for this level of character. Another cotton. So it's 2 cotton, 1 gold. This is now 3 cotton. So you can see these instances are very good to come in as a new player, because they'll help you in the beginning. And if you do find them too hard, you can easily just run out. Take the pine. Let me go over to the other side. The instances aren't very big at all. There's no cotton there. There's another rabbit. Nice rabbit carcass. And we've got a bit of copper. As I say, all of this with no combat. Some gold ore. Now, at this point in the game, don't want to get too close. We will see if we can take them out before we leave. Check over here, see if there's any ore. Doesn't look like there is. Now, move slowly towards it. Problem is they'll all wake up together. There we go. Now start pulling back. Use some of our ranged spells. Yeah, let's just see if any of those will go down. Try again. Let's go this way. Use our nice arrows. No, we don't want their arrows. what you want to try and do is see if we can just pull one or two of them before they reset. There we go, got one. Because you can't take on all of them, it's just a bit of tactics. But skeletons do give out very good loot. We're going to see, we'll recover, and we're going to see if we can draw another one. I mean, as you get stronger in the game, it'll get to a point that you can take a lot more. Let's see if we can go and get another one. So we'll draw another one. Come on, wakey wakey. Do some arrows. Let's go back again. Let me come in. Say, good old ambush tactics. Always the best thing in the game. Now what we've just leveled up there is an important one. It's our strength. Now our strength increases our carrying ability. So that's one of the important ones that you'll level up with. As you see, get some more. Let's just recover. You know what, we'll use a bit of health. Of course the tile uses focus. Let the focus regenerate a bit. There are some tiles in the game, more advanced spells or items you can wear that'll increase your focus regeneration. And we'll go in, we'll see if we can pull another one. Carefully. There they come. Mind you, we've pretty much only got archers left. There. Missed that one. We can't take many arrows. Again, we've got one. One archer. Nah. That archer's quite strong. Let's have a go at him. Let's just see if we can. Let's see. No, I don't think we'll survive. See if we can get out. There we go. And the other thing, as I was explaining, it's now afternoon in the game, so when the sun goes down, your ability to fight weakens. So there's King's Road again. Here's the North Vale. And then you just go up the road, back into Owl's Head. Here we are, in Owl's Head. I don't know what it is in Owl's head, but there seems to be some buffering, which isn't part of the game. Probably be sorted out in the next release. This release is R38, as the game isn't completed yet, but as you can see it's ready to play. Just $40 from shroudtheavatar.com. It's a totally crowd-funded game, so there's no major people to get involved in the game. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and skin butcher our carcasses at the butchery station. As I explained before, it'll make our money better. Right, we've only got rabbit ones. We don't have the wolf or the bear, so we'll have to go and buy those, but we'll craft out the wabbit. Just gained a butchery skill. Finally, number 5. We'll take all those, and what we need to do is go and buy those other recipes. Thought I already had them. It's not a problem. I can show them again. Door's closed, just double click on it and we'll go talk to him. Now you can see he's got lots of recipes and it's hard to find what you want, so you can use the filter. Now I know if I type meat, I'll get up the recipes I need. So I needed that one, and I needed that says I've not learned it. And the recipe for bear meat isn't here, so that, oh no, we got bear, sorry, we got wolf. I think they're the only two we needed. Bear and wolf. But whilst I'm here, I'm just going to get a few other ones, common ones, bovine and chicken. Let's say if you put your mouse over it, you can see on this one I've already learned the spell. You can bar it again, but of course you can't use it again. So pork, rabbit, and I'll take the deer one. There's some meat from deer. It's in there twice for some reason. Stag, but I'm going to leave the stag at the moment. We'll just check to make certain we haven't learned them. See, we've already learned the bovine meat, so we don't want that one. So we'll just take that out. Chicken meat we've already learned. So we've not learned that, and of course we've not learned that, so we'll sign for those. Those then appear in your list. Then all you need to do is just double click, then they go in your recipe book. There we go. And now when we go back to the butchery station, we now know how to butcher those carcasses. Quickly go back up the stairs and to the butchery station. Put a bit light on. Now you can see bear carcass worth 5 as a carcass, and we craft it out. And that 5 has now turned into 11. Now we've got 1 wolf carcass. The other thing always to bear in mind is your tool wears by 1 each time you do an action. If the action fails or succeeds, it will go down by 1. Then you have to buy another one or repair it. The failed, so it went down to 5. Craft again. Let's say as you learn more, your chance of success goes up. There we go. We just leveled up again. We take those, and now as a new character, because we just spent a lot of money, we're just gonna go and sell everything. Later in the game we can cook and get food, which we'll have to start doing as the instances get harder. Food helps your regeneration rates. As a new character, it's not too much of a problem. So we come into the cellar, you can use any of them, then select from inventory, and then we are just going to sell everything. And you can see how easy it is to make money in the game, because if we put everything across, we've just earned 369 gold. Now with one of my more advanced players, in the same amount of time, in a much more higher skill area, you're earning 1,000 to 2,000 gold per session. So you can see that it is easy to get money in the game. That's where we'll just leave this session, as it's just cycled through a day. Then we'll do another one in the series later. Please do subscribe, leave comments, like, and we'll see you later. Thank you very much.